Today we are diving into the most fundamental topic in Blender. Whether you're brand new to Blender or just need a refresher, understanding these two basic modes is critical for creating and managing your 3D models. Let's start with Object Mode. Think of it as the big picture mode in Blender. Here you can select, move, scale, and rotate entire objects as a whole. It's where you'll handle the overall structure of your scene, duplicating objects, parenting them, and even deleting them entirely. One of the most important aspects of the object mode is the ability to manage an object's origin point. The origin point is the small orange dot you'll see when you select an object. It's essentially the anchor or pivot for the object. The origin point determines how transformations like rotation, scaling, and snapping behave. For example, if the origin point is at the center of an object, it will rotate around the center. But if you move the origin to the corner, the rotation or scale will pivot around the new point instead. If you find this content helpful, could you please like and subscribe? While Object Mode handles the entire object, Edit Mode lets you dive into the object's geometry. Here you can tweak the vertices, edges, faces that make up your model. Edit Mode gives you tools like Extrude to pull out new geometry, Loop Cut to add extra edge loops, and Merge to combine vertices. This is where you'll make detailed edits to refine your design. To switch between selection modes for vertices, edges, and faces, push the corresponding button on the selection menu located at the top left side of Blender. When you push the buttons for vertex, you know it's selected because it turns blue. That's true for edges and faces also. After using Blender for over a year now, I just learned that you can push all three buttons at the same time. You can also use the shortcut 1, 2, and 3 on the keyboard. This flexibility makes it easy to select and manipulate specific parts of your model. The biggest difference between these two modes: in Object Mode, you can't change the geometry of the object. You can only modify it as a whole. In Edit Mode, you can't select multiple objects at the same time, but you can customize the shape and structure of your object that you're working on. The Tab key quickly switches between Object Mode and Edit Mode. This is a huge time saver to help you stay in the flow of your work. Now you know some key differences, exclusive functions, and a few tips to speed up your workflow. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below with your Blender questions or topics you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching.